Hi everybody, this is Dan Christo, and I want to show you how guest posting and content syndication is going to change using Triberr's new feature called Frictionless Guest Posting. So what I have here is the Triberr blog, and on the Triberr blog, even though we don't use it that much anymore, I posted a new post called Triberr's 2012 Revealing. And in it, it explains a little bit about the plugin and frictionless guest posting and how the whole thing works. So if we scroll down a bit, we can see that's a pretty long post. It's got some nice photos in it, some decent formatting, and then at the end a bio box from the author, comments. Pretty standard. Now I just posted this to the Triberr blog, and using the plugin, Triberr instantly imported it and shows me when I log into Dan Christo that there is a new post from Triberr. And keep in mind that I have two accounts on Triberr that I'm working with. One is Dan Christo and one is Triberr. The Triberr account is hooked up to the Triberr blog, so when I posted there, it imported it up, and since I'm connected in a tribe with Triberr, it shows up on Dan Christo's tribal stream. So, being an admin on Triberr, I've got this neat little button called Admin's Push to Blog. And of course, this is just in development, so it doesn't look that great, but it'll look pretty when it's done. But before I actually initiate the guest posting, I'm going to jump over to my personal blog. This is danchristo.com, and if you look at the most recent articles, there's the biggest lesson Leo had learned from the first 6 months of blogging. So what I want to do is I want to take this blog that Triberr has posted, this blog post, and using my tribal stream and the ability to frictionlessly guest post to my blog, I want to push it to my blog here. So all I need to do is hit publish to blog. It was successfully published. If I refresh this page, like magic, the blog post exists. If I click on it, it's got the same content, same formatting, same images. Scroll down, and then here's the author bio box or attribution box. So what I've successfully done is I've taken a post from triberr.com/blog, imported it into the tribal stream, imported it into Triberr, shared it with Dan Christo. Dan Christo went through and hit publish to blog, and that showed up on Dan Christo's blog in a matter of seconds. So what does this mean? This means that as a blog owner, content creator, I can publish content, and then within my Triberr login, I can coordinate who is allowed to syndicate this content on their blog, or who's allowed to use this post as a guest post. They can log in and just hit post to blog, and this automatically shows. Now, there's going to be some additional options, such as instead of just publishing directly, you may save it as a draft, for example, and there's going to be some options for the owner of the post to say, I only want this person to be able to do it, or I only want 10 people to be able to do it, and have real good control over who has access to their post. So this way they can coordinate guest posts easily with their tribe mates, or they can syndicate it out to whoever is willing to post it on their blog. So I think this is going to be a game changer as blogs start to become more community blogs. As danchristo.com, for example, I post about once a month. So I can easily go in and add content to my blog from other people I know and trust that are in my tribes and fill out those gaps between the frequency that I post. So it's a great way for blog owners to add more content to their blog, and it's a great way for other blog owners to get their content out there, get some links back to their website, right? Get some brand awareness and all the benefits of a traditional guest post. I think this is pretty cool, and I hope you do too.